Next factor is start and stop of the work. You can see whenever work is started newly or freshly, or whenever that work is stopped and again it is started one day or 2 day break, then do you think that productivity is going to be the same for that days or that small amount of duration? No, obviously not. So the laborers will need some time to get adjusted to the situation. So that is why productivity in those time is going to be reduced. So start and stop results from a work stoppage or suspension of work. Means one work stops or suspended, the the fresh time it is going to start, which may cause break in the schedule, usually triggering a start stop of the work activity. So this stop starts can have an impact on the productivity as well as on the cost. Obviously it is going to affect. Work scheduled or reassigned during holidays such as new holiday, Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year, so on, will impact what? Start and stops. What will happen here? Our laborers are going to be their native place for celebrating holidays, so that time the productivity will start losing. Workers tend to discuss the time off and lose and lose previous momentum with a drop in productivity before they get back in routine. So this is you can give example of cricket. Whenever two batsmen are scoring very good run rate, suddenly one wicket falls. Obviously, the new person will come and adjust it to the situation. So that time the run rate may drop a little bit. So similarly, productivity will be dropping if a sudden stop and restarting of that work is takes place. Late crew build-up. This is caused when the planned project manpower loading is altered. Means what? Whenever you want 10 laborers to do that work in the beginning, if you put only 6 or 7 laborers, there will be shortage of 3. So that will lead to the late crew build-up. So there is only 7 people will have to do the work for that time. Okay. This causes manpower loading to build up slower than planned. Means on that day 3 cubic meter has to be done, but you only achieved 1.2. So that will be shortage of resources and competition from the resources. Impact can be in excess of 10%. Okay. So this is an example for site access. If this access to site is very narrow, congested, so moving out of the labors will take a lot of time. So obviously it is going to affect the productivity. Okay. So this is the result of interference to the convenient or planned access to the work area. Obviously, this will hinder the result of the productivity. This will movement will stop slowly moving. So all the things related to site access will be hampering the productivity norms. This can be due to blocked stairway, blocked roads, blocked walkways, insufficient man lift, or congested work sites. Okay, so these are all the problems related to site access which are causing labor productivity to decrease. Okay. Logistic. What do you mean by logistic? Transportation of the material, transportation of the equipment from one place to another place. We generally call them as logistic. Okay. Insufficient or poor material handling, over furnished material, procurement practices, or a lack of controls can cause procurement or delivery problem as well as other issues. So if we need cement, 50 bags of cement on that day, 50 bags of cement on that day, suddenly only 10-20 bags have arrived on the site. So obviously the total work is going to hamper, and people will start sit idle without any work. So the productivity will start decreasing. Okay, so that logistic problem of not transporting the cement bags in turn will cause the productivity problem. Okay, this then prevents, okay, delays or disrupts, okay, prevents delays, disrupt the normal material flow to a work area, warehouse or lay down yard. Okay, so their material should come and deposit, so it is not going to happen. So the logistic problem will cause labor productivity hang. This can also be a result from the additional replacement or substitution of material due to contract change, defects, delays at the work site. When some material, some distributor has given some steels, but those steels were not up to the IS marks. So what will happen? The contract people will tell that change the material or substitute the material. So that time also, to purchase a new material, time will be taken and the laborers will sit idle. So work will not take place. So that time productivity will fall. So this, can you see this diagram? It's some fire already taken place in a oil container or oil tank, something like that. If people are working nearby, so obviously their productivity is not going to be same as the laborers are doing some safe area. So these type of areas we call them as hazardous area, hazardous work area. Okay, so here the productivity is not going to be same. This is caused when working in an area that is classified as hazardous, requiring special safety equipment and clothing. So you require here PPEs. So gloves, mask, okay, everything is required. Restrictions may limit time exposure of workers to the area, resulting in less time on tools in the area. So restrictions will come, timing of work, exposure of this to the very hazardous area. So always results in too less time on tools in the area. So access to this part is very limited. So hazardous work area will cause the problems. Okay. Can you see this diagram? Holidays. Okay. Whenever people are going for holidays and coming back, so obviously productivity will change. Okay. If the workers work on holiday, there is not only a cost factor for holiday pay, but there is usually a loss of productivity as well. Can you tell me the reason why it is so? So during holiday, every person's mentality is to get relaxed, get enjoyment, get entertainment. But on that day also, you are calling them to for work. His morale and his attitude is not going to be the same. So obviously, his productivity is going to be fallen. Okay. So additionally, you have to pay some allowances for holiday working also. So it will put some additional cost. It may be addressed as a moral factor since workers are away from families and working instead of enjoying the holidays, or it can also be factored separately. Means what? They are away from the family, that too on holiday occasions, their morality or enjoyment is going to be disturbed. So they are not in the mood of working. So the productivity will fall. Okay. Either way, there is usually a productivity loss to consider. There is always a short term of productivity. Shorter daylight hours. Okay, what is the problem here? See, in a regular working season, in a summer season, so there will be daytime is more, but night time is less. But in cold countries or in winter season, the daylight means what? The day hours are very less. The remaining time is very dark. So in that time, you cannot work full efficiently. So for that reason also, the productivity is going to fall. So shorter daylight hour means the visible sunlight time is less compared to other things. So delays can cause work to be deferred from one time period to the next, which may involve seasonal change. So in summer you may start work at 7, 8 o'clock early morning because sunlight is already there. But in cold countries or in a winter season, the sunlight will not be the same at 8 o'clock. So obviously the work is going to start after some time. Okay, so that will be the loss in productivity. Different regions, locations around the world also have different amount of daylight hours. Means what? In India it is a nearer to tropical area, more sunlight is available. If you go to Russia and all, so the sunlight hours are very less compared to India. Okay, can you see this diagram? This is the example for weather or seasonal change. This is a summer season or a rainy season. This is a winter season. Okay, like that the seasons changes, so the productivity will also get changed. Okay, so in one time the very comfortable for working of labor, in some other time, some other season it is not so comfortable, so that time also it is going to hamper the productivity. Okay, you can see this weather and season changes. So the performing work in a change of a season, performing work in a change of a season means from rainy to summer, summer to winter, okay, or a temperature zone means one from normal Indian conditions to the Saudi Arabia condition, or climate change resulting work performed is either very hot or very cold weather means some sudden changes are there, or rain or snow is there, or changes in temperature is there, or climate is there, that is obviously going to impact the workers beyond normal conditions. Okay, so the work change in the season will affect the working condition. Most crafts do not work in the rain. Means what? Lot of concreting work generally don't happen in rainy season, but many do. Especially those who live in wet regions of the country and must work or risk losing too much wages. So generally people will do on that day also, do work on that day also, because they don't want to lose their salary. So that is why losing too much wages means if they are sitting idle in their home, obviously the company is not going to pay. So to avoid that one, they are coming for work, but coming work and doing less work, so losing the productivity norms.